family.
Hold on, let me get
The other one.
let
All
me
right,
get
we getting ready to get live on y'all.
get ready to get
I ain't been live with y'all in a minute. It's the new year, y'all. I don't celebrate when most folks celebrate the new year, you know. I'm waiting.
so you are live.
I'm live. All right, y'all.
I don't know if they can hear.
Huh?
They listening through your speaker.
Yeah.
Look,
I see that hummingbird. You can come check it out. Like, hey, what the hell y'all doing?
like you live or something.
Yeah, you live on what? We just had a hummingbird come to the window like, hey, it's live. Hey, greetings, family. Hey, hope everybody's doing well in this new year. Like I was getting ready to say, I start my new year when the new year really starts. Like right now, this is the new year. This is the beginning of the year, not no middle of damn winter. We need to quit letting folks play with our mind. We know when things are new, when things are changing. We don't need nobody to tell us and put no date on us. When I go outside, I see all my plants flowering. There's flowers everywhere because they're getting ready to fruit. Why? Because it's springtime. Everything springs to life. I don't know how we get caught up with that madness, man. That's probably why I haven't been coming on here that much. I get tired of talking about the madness because we should be past that. For real, all these supposed to be awake folk. Wait, what y'all awake? What y'all awakening to? We need to overcome our addictions, y'all. Whatever your addiction might be. A lot of addictions is this right here. See, folks addicted to this. We have to do better. We have to do better. There's a lot of things going on right now, y'all. It's, I would say, the perfect opportunity for you to start realizing what you are, not who you are. Nobody give a damn about who you are, but you should care about what you are, because what you are makes all the difference in the world. Me and Aja was talking, and we was talking about people who have addictions. You know, folks be addicted to drugs. Some of them.
Wait, let me say because I this is her name is Shine Self Investor. I'm assuming you know her because she said looking good, looking healthy. But let me tell you what she said, and it segues right into it. She said, "I am addicted to sugar." So go.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because that's what we was talking about. I was
Right.
just, I mean, you spoke that as it was
Yes.
about to come out of my mouth, and we was talking about how people get almost offended by somebody who say they're addicted to crack or they're addicted to opioids, whatever addiction they have. But when it comes to being addicted to sugar, that's all right, and that is one of the most deadliest. You know why? Because I don't know any crackheads that had to go to the hospital to get their toe cut off, their foot cut off, behind them smoking crack. But behind that sugar shit, you get they start chopping your toes, then they chop your foot, then and that's all right. We're all right with condemning those who get high off of heroin or get high off of methamphetamine or get high off of cocaine or whatever their addiction is. But we don't say shit about those whose addiction is sugar and getting all their limbs cut the hell off.
Yeah, legal high. It's a legal high, and it should be a Schedule 1 drug. The access is.
And to show you how crazy we have gotten, here you have medication like Ozempic.
She said, never thought of it like that.
That's that you know they're giving now for folks who are overweight, but you know Ozempic was designed for folks with diabetes to regulate their blood sugar. Now you taking this stuff to shortcut your desire to be smaller, and you don't know what that shortcut gonna cost you. Because I want you guys to remember this. If you don't remember nothing I ever say, remember there's a price behind everything that we do. We have to be willing to pay the price, but first we got to find out what that price is. And I miss talking to y'all. I really do. But more than that, I enjoy being in this environment and getting connected closer to the spirit. Because if I'm not close to the spirit, I don't have a damn thing to say to y'all anyway. Because what I need to be telling y'all is simply what I'm saying. Get to know yourself. That's what I've been doing, getting deeper into myself. And look, no matter how much exploring I do, it's still so much more exploring to get done. So for those who talk about, oh, I don't know what to do, oh, I'm bored. Hey, you better stop it. Stop it.
No, tell them it's okay because we're going to have this course for them. So they're going to have plenty to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we getting ready to start a course, y'all. This is maracuya. If y'all don't know what maracuya is, it's passion fruit. I love passion fruit. I love that shit. I love it. It has this sweet tanginess. It is awesome. And we got purple ones growing, and we got regular ones growing, and we just got a lot of stuff growing now. Since I last talked to y'all, man, we got cacao growing, we got blueberries, blackberry, man, we got so much white pineapple, papaya, Nicky Dunbar. We got the shit.
Allspice, cinnamon.
Allspice, cinnamon, star fruit. Hey, we've been planting. And we're never going to stop planting. I'm telling you, what's going to be created in this environment right here is what you call the garden of the Emerald Oasis. It's going to have every kind of exotic fruit that I can get my damn hands on. So when we walking through here, we can just pick fruit and just eat it and just go into a whole nother space just by biting a fruit. Y'all, that's living. I don't know. I don't know what other folks call living, but I call living having an environment that's so conducive to life that everything you do, every time you reach out, you pulling life into yourself. Can't get no better than that. I wouldn't know what else to tell you. So for all you sugar addicts, and it's not sugar that causes diabetes, it's the pancreatic gland being clogged up by fat. Sugar is the byproduct of that shit. So we should have to start being more, I'm not saying go on no radical diet, but become more conscious of what you eat. They serving up a lot of garbage out there. They serving up people out there. You better be careful. Just, don't just be going just because something look good or you see a bunch of people there. Let's go get something there. That look like there's a lot of people there. It must taste good. Because it tastes good don't mean shit.
And you know what I wanted to say to the young lady that said she's addicted to sugar? You can become unaddicted to it. I used to say that too because I used to be like, oh, my mom likes sugar. My dad likes sugar. So I like sugar too. My brothers like sugar. We love pies, cakes, sweet things.
We
Like
all
we
love
loved it.
sweets.
Not everybody don't. Like they don't. Our neighbors don't.
Right, they
But
don't.
but
But
I
they eat
really
sweets every now and then.
I nah RC and not Effie. RC will try something. Anyway, my point is that when at the time I met you, I was still eating sweets, and it wasn't through any like thing you were saying. You wasn't like you got to stop eating sweets because it was never a thing, right?
Right.
But I just stopped eating sweets.
Right.
It just went away. It's interesting. I wasn't even trying.
Right. Didn't even give a thought to it.
Yeah,
It just faded on out.
It just went away. And I would say in our relationship, he eats more sweets, like things that are sweeter than I do.
Really?
And
I bake.
really, yeah, he be like, and I really enjoy spice. Like, I mean, I don't even want to like. So don't, just know you can one day just be like, you know what, I'm over it, and be
And
over it.
Exactly, and that goes for everything in our life. It's the thing I say, cling to nothing and you don't have nothing to defend. So if you don't cling to it, you can freely let it go. It's not until we cling to things. And you know why we cling to things? Because of emotional shit that we holding on to. So the things become to what you would call the leverage or the anchor for them. Let's start being real with ourselves, man. Let's start living again.
You're absolutely welcome, sis. She said thanks for the encouragement.
Hey, that's what we here for real. We here to encourage one another to live by the Spirit, for real. That's what really the original church was supposed to been about. Folks living in the Spirit, coming together, going, "Let me let you know what the Spirit did for me, like, yes, just yesterday." Somebody else jumping up, going, "Let me tell you what the Spirit did for me on my way here." We don't talk like that because we don't pay no attention. We have to start paying more attention to how the Spirit is moving around us, y'all. We getting in, these times that we living in it's different. It's different. And we have to be aware of the difference while we still maintaining our centeredness. Because there ain't nothing for us to fear. There ain't nothing for us to worry about. The only thing left for us to do is to breathe deeply and live fully. That's the best thing I can tell you. Because that's why we're here. We're here to live this thing to the fullest extent, not half-assing. So, yeah, stop being mindful of your thoughts, your actions, just your being. Because trust me when I tell you this, it's a war going on for your mind right now. A serious war. And the war that they trying to wage on your mind means that they are be controlling everything that you do. And you know what's so devastating about the whole thing is that you're gonna think that it's you that want to do it.
Who is they?
That's the most the ones who built this grid that we live under right now. We call 5G. They going to 6G. 6G is where they want to start implementing those things, affecting your mind directly. So all I'm saying is the more aware you are of yourself, the more aware you will be of thoughts that you know is the furthest thing away from what you know you think about. So be aware. The battle is raging. It's been raging for real. It's just most folks don't know they're in a battle. We think all these things happen just happenstancely. No, we're in a battle to keep our God sense about us that we was given from the universe as when it imprinted itself into us. We was given the responsibility to evolve into something beautiful, something radiant, and we be down here dog tagging. We need to stop it. Let's grow up, y'all. It's time to start living the life that we came here to live. And it's funny because we be talking, and I always refer to when we was kids, how free we was to be who we are. Well, how free we were then to be what we are. And what we were then as kids, full of imagination and just doing the damn thing. We didn't ask permission to be creative. We didn't ask permission to be expressive. It just came naturally. Now we don't even give ourselves permission to be ourselves. Give yourself permission to live again. Forgive yourself. There ain't nothing that you could have done to yourself that you can't forgive yourself for. And I mean that because a lot of us hate ourselves because of things that we done. Don't hate yourself. Love is the greatest power in this universe we live in. So let's start learning to love again. Start loving yourself more. Quit letting out external things dictate to you how you feel or how you think or how you move. It's the life that we find inside that guides. It keeps us in step. It makes us move with the universe. It's what breathes life into us. Excuse me. Every deep breath you ever take, every one, is filled with the rejuvenating life force that sustains our being. How about that? That should make us appreciate breath a whole lot more, shouldn't it? And we breathe in like that and exhale, knowing that you breathing in life in its full, in the fullness of it, and sending it all the way through your body, and then exhaling out what's not necessary, what you don't need. All the used up is going out, and all the fresh is coming in. That's what keeps us lively. That's what keeps us vibrant. That's what keeps us living. I keep telling folks, the first thing you do when you come into this earth realm is you breathe. And scream so you can hear yourself. And we stay here until the last breath. And when that last breath is gone, you're gone. For breath is the sustaining of life here. Y'all got that? It's for this physical body that we travel in. It's a vehicle. Respect the vehicle. But you're not the vehicle. You live in the vehicle. But you're still responsible for the vehicle. Just like you're responsible for the house you live in. This is your house, your earth suit. Care for it wisely so that it's useful to you. When use is a broke down vehicle, you got to shoot it up every, I don't know, 4 hours or something crazy. It's always having to be taken to the emergency rooms and put on all kind of wires and shit. Who want to live like that? If your car was always in the shop, you would get rid of it because it's taking too much to maintain it. That's how we do ourselves, y'all. Stop. Let's stop doing that to ourselves. Let's change the thought. Free your mind and your ass will follow. That's real shit. As we free ourselves, as we free our mind up from all the distractions, we free ourselves, man. We become lighthearted again. Too many of us walk around here with heavy, heavy hearts. It's not good. It causes disease. That's why people are walking around stiff, and as you age, instead of remaining vibrant and becoming more vibrant, your lights start dimming. Why? Because the thoughts that you have is not conducive to living. Old memories that's stale, and we still hold on to old stale ass memories, and we ain't creating new ones. Don't live like that. Look, it's the new year, y'all. It's 2026. Fresh. You know how many people wish they had saw 2026? That's a whole lot. But you here, experiencing it every day. Take advantage of it.
AP said facts. She gotta update us when you get time.
All right, AP. Girl, go do your thing. You know.
Somebody said it was a good herb for thyroid issues.
Hey, I'm glad. Look, it don't matter how young or how old you think you are. Life ain't about ages. It's about expression. And that expression should be vibrant, of a high vibrational frequency. The higher we vibrate, the more agile we stay. The lower we vibrate, the more solid we become, the heavier we become gross matter. You don't want to be gross matter. You want to be electrical matter, lighten everything up where you go. Not in no bad way. Not well, I ain't gonna say bad way. Not in a
No negative
negative
way.
way, but in a charging, positively charging way.
um, herbs for depression.
Herbs for depression. Mushrooms is good for you, people who are depressed. But
Yeah.
let me say this. Don't when people give titles like that, our ears hear what we say about ourselves. Listen to me, y'all.
Give yourself marketing value.
Don't go saying stuff like that about yourself. Don't say, "Oh, I'm depressed." You say that, what you think your body gonna do? It's gonna respond to your speech. That's why it's so important for us who call ourselves woke to be woke enough to watch how we speak into this universe because we create our reality all the time. We are so much a part of the whole that we don't see how our influence is on our environment. We have to pay attention and you will see it. And you will see clear how to maneuver. And no matter what the situation brings, you have maneuverability because you're creating it. And once you realize that, hey, everything gets wonderful. Hey, I always tell Aj all the time, I love my life. I love living. Why? Because I have a knowing inside of what living is for real. And that knowing is going to propel me into the universe right where I want to be. I'm not delusional. I'm not caught in this matrix. I'm here knowing that I chose to be here and knowing that the here that I chose to be, I have full influence over it. So then I make it a joy to be here in this living space that I created for myself and those who are part of this life that I call myself living to enjoy as well. So there we have it. I don't know what more I need to say other than keep on breathing. Don't let nobody tell you you depressed. They tell you, oh, that's a disease. All of it is disease. When you not walking in joy, when you're not walking in peace, when you're not walking in kindness, when you're not walking in power, you tripping.
So herbs, we know when we say that like there's a herb for when a person just isn't feeling their best. What are a couple of herbs? So mushrooms. What else? Some blue vervain is also good. To help you make you feel better about yourself. Not
You
better
know,
about yourself, but to ease
I'm gonna say we have a
the
product.
nervous
It's
system.
called
You'll be a
Chuck
nervous.
Move. No,
Oh,
the Chuck Move. Chuck Move caps. Look, them Chuck Move caps will change your mind for you.
yeah.
That's what they designed to do. They're designed to help the brain to read. It only everything about us comes from lack of nourishment. We eat garbage, and then we expect our brain to work right. Quit playing with yourself. You put garbage in your mouth, your brain is feeding on garbage. What you think is gonna produce? Genius. Quit playing.
Somebody
Every
said they gave their 70-year-old granddad the warrior pills, and he said he feels 30 years younger.
Oh, go ahead, granddad. Hey, I'm with you, granddad. I'm glad. Hey, look, we have the ability again to vibrate as high as we like. Why vibrate low when you have a choice? We choose to vibrate low when you can vibrate high. That's a choice. I choose high vibration. I choose high vibrational things. That's why I love being around plants. Well, oh. That's why I like being around plants because their vibration is linked to yours. So when you go to your plants and you're on a high vibrational frequency, you know what you're doing? You're raising the vibrational frequency of your plants. So try that. And watch your plants thrive like you thrive. And with that being said, hey y'all, if anybody have any questions before I take off back into
Somebody asked about
infinity,
herbs for thyroid issues.
herbs for thyroid issues.
Isn't that like just inflammation?
It is. And when I'm on here, I don't really like talking about, people's
Yeah.
uh maladies or their ailments. Why? Because we shouldn't have any to talk about. And when we talk about, we give accreditation to them. I ache. Sometimes look. I cut our whole front yard with a push mower, and it ain't no little yard. I get up in the morning, my body be aching and shit. I don't submit to that shit. I know it's just muscles regulating themselves. I don't panic because I feel a pain that I never felt before. We need to quit acting like that. We was taught to act stupid. So let's quit acting stupid. Act like we have some sense about ourselves. So with that being said, hey y'all, love y'all. It was good connecting with y'all in this new year. Hey, enjoy it because it got a lot to offer and we got a lot more to bring y'all. So with that being said, look forward to the courses coming now. We're gonna get into some good stuff. So y'all, peace, and I love you.